And there is a whole... The docs are really good. They can tell you how to use Firebase for the web, adding Firebase to your app, using the official API and stuff. But there's also a package called Rebase that I really like by a guy named Tyler McGinnis, who also made another package we'll be using later. And what Rebase does is make it super easy to sync, because it's made for React, to sync your component's state with your Firebase database. So I'll tell you this. You'll want to add it. We use yarn add instead of npm install. And the key here is sync state. Sync state is really super useful. Look at the examples here. You'll get some idea of what we can do with it. So don't worry, we will do this in class tomorrow. But it's good practice to try to see if you can figure out how to use a third-party library based on the documentation and whatever blog post you can find and so on. So step 1, add the Rebase package to your project. At the command line, type yarn add Rebase. Confirm that Rebase is now listed under dependencies in package.json. Update base.js to initialize Rebase. If you look at the README, I will make I'll make the word Rebase here a link to the README. You'll find examples on how to use it. You'll see this right here. So we have that Firebase initialize app. We already did that part. So then you just need to do these two things. You need to make sure you're importing Rebase as well as Firebase. Now notice this is using require.js, not import statements. But you can figure that out. You can figure out how to translate from one to the other based on what we've already done in base.js. Don't use var, use const, etc. And export hint export default rebase.create. What's it say? Rebase.create class DB. So when you've added these configuration things in there, you want to actually export this last line so that you can import into your other components. Use sync state or base.sync state to sync your messages with Firebase. In sync state, wherever it is, there it is. Where'd it go? Sync state. It's documented here. See if you can figure it out. If not, we will totally do it in class. Homework today, is all hyper fighting all the time. There's not much else we can do. So see if you can make this sync with Firebase. I've broken it down, but you're still gonna have to be able to read the docs and make sense of them. But I believe in you. You have the power. You're resourceful, folks. So eat your twamaches and go in peace.